Merry Crimble, Fab Fans! As you may well be aware, unless you live under a rock, Christmas time is fast approaching. So, I figured that I would do a little Christmassy Fab Fans video because I think this is the last video I'll post before Christmas. Rather than go over some Beatle Christmas songs you may have been hearing constantly ad nauseum since Halloween, simply had a wonderful Christmas time, I figured that instead I would go over and talk a little bit about the Beatles Christmas messages that they recorded for their fan club members. And the first time I've heard all of them was today when I was trying to figure out what to do for my video, and they're kind of awesome. I don't know why they haven't been officially released on anything. Basically the gist of how the Beatles Christmas messages worked were each year the Beatles would basically get together and record a special exclusive greeting thing for their fan club members, and it got mailed out to, I think it was only in England and America for Christmas. And the first kind of their first Christmas messages were obviously very scripted, but then again it's the Beatles, so they kind of mocked mercilessly the scripted version and made it very Beatle-y, which often involved John just being weird and being John, I guess, and lots of impromptu singing and things of that nature, and just being random. And those were the early Christmas messages. I think they started in 1963, and the last one was in 1969. Then there were a couple of years I found where they did kind of skits for their Christmas messages, which were they're funny. All links are all in the sidebar ski for all of these Christmas messages. Some kind souls have put them up on YouTube. I don't know how they've gotten them, but I would like them. Their 1967 messages was a song, Christmastime is Here Again, which you may or may not be familiar with. I think it was the only time it got issued it was on the B-side to the Real Love single, maybe, something like that. So, and those are also weird and awesome and full of John being weird, in addition to everyone else being weird and probably a little what's the word I'm looking for? Stoned. Just a guess. And then the last 2 years that the Christmas messages were done it's kind of sad, because they were all the Beatles just recorded them separately, and you could kind of tell the band was going downhill. So really, if you want to know more, click on the links in the sidebar, because the videos that I posted, most of them have information from the Wikipedia article about Beatles Christmas songs, Christmas messages, and can go into much more better detail than I can here. Did I just say more better? Ugh. God. What else? Ah, yes. We have another vacant FabFan spot, which you may have seen in Sabrina's video on Friday. So if you would like to be a Fab Fan, make a video response, post it to one of our recent videos, either mine or Jacqueline or Sabrina's or anybody's video, or do that. Post a video response saying your name and your age and why you want to be a Fab Fan and why you like the Beatles and all that fun stuff, and we'll watch it and we'll consider you to be a Fab Fan. It's for the Wednesday spot, I believe. So if you want to do that, do it. post a video response right below. And if you have any questions or comments, concerns, agonies, or anything of that nature, also, comment. I like comments. Leave me comments. Leave me some love. But anyway, that is kind of about it for this week. One more request I have. If you have any pictures of Paul wearing his Magical Mystery Tour sweater vest, I need them. I need them because I'm calculating something. Something awesome and sweater vesty. So yeah, there's that. And so, dear Fab fans, I will leave you for this week. I hope you have a fabulous Christmas, if that's the holiday you celebrate, or that you had a fabulous Kwanzaa. We'll have a fabulous Kwanzaa. I'm thinking of Hanukkah. Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Solstice, Festivus, Yule. Whichever holiday you fancy. I hope it's happy. I think this hat is cutting off the circulation to my brain. So, Merry Crimble and a Merry New Year. And I will talk to you next week. Merry Crimble.